another episode of Ekko podcast. Today we'll be talking about how climate change is reshaping our daily life in Nigeria. We'll be discussing this section with a very beautiful geologist in youth, the person of
Blessing Perpetua.
Miss Blessing. You're welcome.
Thank
You
you.
look good anyways.
Thank you, and you too.
Okay, this climate is not even affecting you at all. So, Miss Blessing, back to the topic of the day. So, how will you define climate change in your own terms?
Okay, from the word climate change.
Okay,
Climate deals with the weather and
okay,
everything affecting us. So,
okay,
climate change refers to the long term changes in the Earth's climate.
mhm,
I think over 35 years, according to what scientists say. We cannot prove them wrong because we've not made any research of our own and the shift in weather.
So, you mean like there's not going to be any, since it won't be like this because I'm not up to 35, obviously. There's not be any climate change because the change must be after 35 years.
It's not compulsory to be after 35 years,
Okay,
but according to scientists, it's 35 years. After 35 years, there'll be like a difference in climate. But then in climate change, they have like in Nigeria, we experience raining and dry season.
okay.
Yes.
So, is there any change in weather you have experienced personally over the years?
Of course, of course.
Okay,
There's raining, there's dry. I think dry and harmattan is the same thing now.
yes, I think so.
Abi?
Yeah.
Because dry season often occur in November, December, October, November, December. I think that's when harmattan too occurs. So it's the same thing.
Yes.
Yeah. So I've experienced raining and dry season.
Okay. So is how is the unusual heat or rain affecting daily life? Like when you are going to school, going to the market, going to church, how is it affecting your daily life?
Omo, rain is not easy, yo. So I
Hmm.
even prefer the sun, like the dry season to rain, because rain it destroys a whole lot of things. For the fact everything have advantage and disadvantages.
Mm-hmm.
Rain falls and provide water for us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, especially in rural environments, rural areas where there's no borehole, there's only this thing, streams and rivers they have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it provide water for them. But coming to us, yeah, going to school, rain does a whole lot for us. For example, I think when I first came to school and I'm not yet used to the whole place now. I was going to school one morning and then it rained heavily. A car just passed me and splashed water on me. Like,
Oh my
do
god.
you get the mud
Yes.
and everything? I had to go back home and change my
Changed.
clothes, and
Oh.
I went late for class that day. Like, the start of my day was already bad. So I felt like everything else was just going, it's not go as planned.
Yeah, I get after you have prepared your mind that you're putting on this nice sexy gown and you're
Exactly.
going to kill people today and then rain just came and phew, spoiled your
Exactly.
day. Sorry
Exactly.
about that. So the price of food goes up and down now with the weather. So how is climate affecting what people can eat and what people can afford?
Okay. Firstly, there are some food that during rainy season
Mm-hmm.
they'll be scarce, and also food that during that same rainy season, that's where they cultivate them more. That's where they plant them more, because that I think they are annual. Something like corn during
Mm-hmm.
rainy season, corn is everywhere and corn is much cheaper. But getting to September, October, November, you rarely see corn. Corn will be expensive. I think also yam. Yam grows more in the dry season. Yes. And it's be much cheaper. Coming to rainy season now, you see it will be very expensive. Like now, almost yam scarce. Go to market, you can even see 1K yam, even one
Yes.
five yam.
Yes.
It's very difficult. They said they'll give you roti yam. Yeah. So, and also, when rain falls in some areas, in some rural areas, it causes flooding, and flooding washes away most of the farmers' plants, which the little ones that survive, they want to sell it very very expensive just to get that income.
Yes.
Yeah.
Talking about flooding. So have you or anyone changed your lifestyle because of flooding, erosion, or drought?
I'm not really stayed. I'm not really live in an environment where there's
Flooding.
flooding,
Okay.
but I've heard things. I'm in Nigeria. I've heard things. I've heard different um different places when you get flooding, the whole house flooded, killed many people, loss of properties, loss
Yeah.
of life. Yeah, so to me, I've not really changed anything due to flooding, but I've adjusted because I mean, it's like you said, erosion. Erosion happens in so many places. Like here in Calabar, when rain is falling, sometimes most drivers it's very hard to see car, and then you have to walk on barefoot. You have to walk on your foot. You have to trek, and then if you're putting on shoe that water just penetrates through it is going to spoil. That will be the first thing because you go spend money for shoe
True.
tire.
Yeah.
So during rainy season now, I have to get rubber shoes, rubber sandals, rubber palm, rubber cover shoe, so
Mm-hmm.
that come rain comes on, I go wear them.
Yes.
Nothing will happen. I know that
Yeah,
I'm
and
not
that's on
affected by
period.
rain.
Yeah.
Exactly. And also, I'm getting umbrella because this sun cannot affect me. Rain or sun, no, I use my umbrella. Yeah.
So now, presently now when raining season, right?
Yes.
So how do you cope with washing of clothes, fetching water, going out? How do you cope? How do you think this climate change has affected?
Mm, we're human beings, we adapt.
Yeah.
Rainy season come, we adapt. We use
Mm-hmm.
our crazy measures because of
Mm-hmm.
they say condition make you do a lot of things. Sometimes
Yes.
I want to go to school, I'll be like, how my clothes are wet. And thank God there will be light. I'll just like press iron, just press the thing. You see how it will just dry
Mm-hmm.
like so fast. I'll just like spread for some time.
Mm-hmm.
It will get dried. Then maybe if rain fan there's no light, this kind of thing, just use sponge and just run the thing. I'm not a student, it's
No,
not easy. Oh.
exactly. It's not easy at all. It's not easy.
Yeah,
Yeah, and this weather
it's
is
not.
so good to sleep.
Exactly.
Especially
Like
now
I
that
think
the said
what's favoring
exam is
me in
coming.
this exam is just
Mm-hmm.
as a student. And like now, this is public holiday.
Mm-hmm.
I'm home. Once rain fall, I'm sleeping. I can sleep for like yesterday. I slept for like 6 hours.
Wow, you don't mean it.
The weather was so cold. Like there's nothing to worry about. Just sleep and ease yourself of the school stress. Everything. Just relax.
Then again, this climate change is really favoring you. So, do you feel like people talk about climate change now than before, or they just manage the whole situation?
I feel like every day we talk about climate change.
Okay.
There are times when our God, lots of people say that this weather, this weather, let me know God because of the weather is too hot, or let me be fast oh, before the weather is changing.
Uh-huh.
Nigerians are very used to saying, and weather they change oh.
Man, do start today.
Exactly,
Go.
exactly.
So, what are the creative ways you have seen people adapt to weather change, like family styles or even building homes differently? Like, what are the different ways you feel people adapt?
Okay. Most people that want to rent housing, they'll be like the best time to rent your house is rainy season.
Uh-uh. Why?
They will say, it's when rain fall you will know the fault of the house because during dry season everywhere is dried now. You get everywhere is dried. But during when rain fall, you know if the house have leakage and it has any faults.
But if the house have leakage, it does not change anything.
You're not going to rent the house now. Or probably maybe you've not paid complete rent. You know that this place I cannot stay here for long. When the rent just expire, you will just leave.
Sharp girl, especially these Calabar houses, they are not
Exactly,
they
exactly.
are not friendly at all. In your own opinion, how does climate change affect people selling versus some people working in the office?
So people working in offices, at least they have a roof on their head. When they
Mm-hmm.
see that okay, rain is falling, let me use rain is falling, they'll just say, let me wait till the rain is over. Or when the sun is too much, they can leave what they are doing. They can like postpone what they want to do
Mm-hmm.
to when the sun is lesser. But now coming to people selling in the markets, when it's raining, it will be difficult for them to pack their stuff inside. Like this fast movement, which can lead to, like for example, now if you're selling foodstuffs now and rain starts falling, the time like you don't have so many fingers now. So you have to take your time to arrange your things and rain will touch some of the yams. Let me use yam for example, yam just selling and then due to time now to start rusting, which is causing you loss of income. Now during the dry season when there's so much sun, for example people that are selling biscuits or any products that can under high temperature, they will just spoil it or they become soft. I don't know if you like if you've ever experienced this that you buy a biscuit and biscuits to be soft.
Okay,
It's
I've
because
not.
of exposure to sun, high
Oh.
temperature.
Hmm.
Yes, it's because of exposure, high temperature, and most of these sellers they don't know. They just keep it down to them that advertising what they're selling so that you just because I'm like, oh, they have this thing, just come and buy. You get, yeah.
Okay, that's actually interesting to listen to. So, what small lifestyle changes do you think people can make to cope better with this climate change around them?
Lifestyle changes.
Mm-hmm.
Nigerians, we dey cope. Like we
Yes,
always cope.
yes, we
Come
always do.
rain, come sun.
Mm-hmm.
During the rain, most of us will buy, like I said, rubber sandals, we get our umbrellas, we get our hoodies, we get our clothes to like prevent ourselves from getting cold, pneumonia and stuff like that. And during the dry season, we get our light clothes. For ladies, we get some sunscreen to avoid sunburn on our
Okay.
faces. Yeah, so that's just it for me.
Okay. So thank you very much for this wonderful section.
You're
So it's nice
welcome.
having you here. We've
Yeah.
really learned a whole lot. It's rainy season. Get your umbrella, get your raincoats, get your boots, get rubber boots, right?
Yes.
Arrange yourself so you don't fall sick. And please don't walk around when rain is falling. So you don't enter inside the gutter. I it happened to me. Yes, it happened to me.
Really?
Yes, I was there was one morning I was going to write an exam and the rain was falling heavily. I have to meet up now. So I was walking fast and then there was one gutter that got filled like that. I stepped into the gutter thinking that it
Oh.
was me. The water almost carried me, but thank God I'm
But
alive.
you'll not be able to tell the story.
Exactly. So please stay safe. Your life really matters.
All right.
Okay, we're done with the whole serious part. Let's play a little game with Miss Blessing. Okay, Miss
Okay.
Blessing, you have 5 seconds to answer these questions, and you you tell me if it's true or it's false, if you like it or not, if it's something you can do or not. So, would you rather would you rather deal with 1 week of non-stop rain or 2 weeks of extreme heat?
Non-stop rain.
Non-stop rain, so you
Yes.
sleep all night. What do you prefer to plant, cassava or tomatoes, with today's weather condition?
I've not been to farm before.
So what would you think you can just plant in your
Mm,
backyard?
I think tomatoes.
Why? So you
Because
just
it's
have
easy. Yes, yes, yes,
small
yes,
fried
yes.
egg, just cut them small small and do your
Exactly.
thing. So would you sleep with a fan all night or take 2 cold baths a day?
I'll sleep with a fan all night.
This guy like enjoying it.
Of course.
So what walk across campus in the pouring rain without an umbrella or sit through a 2 hours lecture in a classroom with no fan or AC?
Hmm.
I'm putting in the line on the spot, right?
I should walk along campus.
When rain is falling, or you sit in a 2 hours class with no fan and no AC. That means everywhere will be stuffy.
Well, I'll sit in the class, so I'll sit in the class. I'll endure. It's 2 hours. I'll endure.
Okay, would you rather spend money on fresh smoothies from a local vendor or buy cheaper snacks from the school canteen that is not healthy?
Hmm. I'll wait for a local canteen.
Why?
Local food, they taste nice. To me, they are the best.
But it's not healthy.
I think when you mean it's not healthy, like to me, it's how frequently you take them.
Okay.
Like I'll eat them once in a while.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you for having this section with us. Thanks for coming. Thank you. Thank you. This was a very interesting section with you. Thanks for watching. Please follow our social media pages on the screen. And don't forget to tune in next week Friday. Bye.
Bye.